Hello lovelies, Rotting Drake Fox here. I did say yesterday that I will be posting random videos in my last video. So basically where I left off on this video is when I explained that Deku has a girlfriend. And I actually failed to actually explain their full-on relationship. Basically, Deku and his girlfriend, I'm gonna continue calling her that because you might not see a lot of her for reasons that will be talked about in this video. Basically, Deku and his girlfriend were technically friends at the beginning. They slowly grew up as they grew into, when they slowly grow up, when they were going into each grade, Deku slowly gotten a feeling for her, and he doesn't know why. He's very concerned, and he doesn't want to talk about it to anyone, because he fears that people are gonna make fun of him. Technically, Deku is the second popular student, but he kind of gets picked on by the first popular, Bakugo. So he doesn't want to talk about it by anyone. So he mainly balls up his feelings for his girlfriend until the second year at school, in middle school. Actually, no, the first year. Deku slowly comes up to his girlfriend, or I should say, this girl. They were best friends since kindergarten. They slowly grew up and their relationship blossomed. And Deku was kind of nervous and figured out that he actually likes her, love. He loves this girl to death. He would protect her, he would defend her from anything. That's how he's feeling. He wants to make a life with her. He doesn't want anything like special or anything. He just wants to be with her. Deku does ask her out. He was nervous and feared that he might get rejected on and friend zoned. Literally several people in that grade already has girlfriends. And he didn't want to be those type of relationships. Some are very unstable and end up breaking off before the relationship bloomed into something beautiful. Deku was feared that he might get friend zoned or rejected, but that is not the case. Deku was not expecting for her to say something else. She said, "Yes, I would like to be your girlfriend." Turns out that she had the exact same feelings for Izuku. She balled her feelings up like Izuku, and to the point where Izuku couldn't handle his feelings and exploded. Deku was happy that he got a girlfriend that he truly cares about. Because some relationships are very unstable because it could lead into something worse instead of something good. In this case, Deku and his girlfriend did had a very stable relationship. They never bothered each other. They never poked fun of each other that much. They do poke a bit of fun, but not to the point where it could end up damaging their relationship. Deku does not force her to do anything, and she does the exact same thing with him. People call them the relationship couple. Well, the perfect relationship. Because their relationship is actually very stable, because they both had the exact same feelings to each other. They feel like if they do something wrong, it could end up damaging the relationship that they have. So they always make sure that they do the right thing, even if the other one is not around. They're both noted as the kind people in the school. And a girl dating the popular person, that would spread a lot of rumors. Well, good ones, at least, if there is any good ones. Deku and his girlfriend did had a very stable relationship until Deku started babysitting the second richest family. And before I get into that, I'm gonna explain more on his relationship. They were like to the point where it's kind of hard to break them, no matter what. If someone's making fun of his girlfriend, Deku will automatically come in and actually fight for her, like a real boyfriend. Sorry. And if someone is hitting on Deku, his girlfriend will come in, and they are very happy together until, well, their relationship is stable until it gotten a bit rocky. Since Deku was taking care of the second richest family in the world's children, him and his girlfriend did not get a lot of time together, and people are wondering why. Because there is a lot. And one rumor suggested that Deku is spending more time with these kids because he would want to be with them, a younger person. And his girlfriend like denies anything of these rumors. Everything about these rumors of Deku cheating on her with younger people, that is so wrong, and she knows Izuku would not do this to her. Izuku is a very faithful and loyal person, as well as her. They never decided to bother each other on something personal. They never snoop on each other's phones or anything. They are very stable, but these rumors dug deep into her. She is worried that she's losing her boyfriend, the person that she loves the most. So she does end up talking to him and asking him, what happened? Why are you... She's like very concerned because Izuku's appearance does not match up with his face, kind of. Deku forces a smile, and she knows when Izuku's forcing a smile. You could tell by his eyes and his body language. Izuku's body seems more withered and decayed, like Deku's very tired. While his face is trying to look with a smile, his girlfriend is just very worried. And she's asking, what's happening? Are you okay? And she does notice that the two kids that he's babysitting is looking at her. And she noticed the face that they are looking at her. It's the face of jealousy. She knows it because she does get that a lot since she's dating the second popular person. So Deku does like tell her like in a hug, but mainly whispering it into her ear, and she's like crying right now. Like she is full on crying, and there was like some people around, and they did record this. And they are wondering, why is she crying? Did he say something rude? What's happening to their relationship? And he does give her a peck on the cheek. Well, you know what? He full on kisses her. And she does melt into it. And soon after, they break off the kiss and he said goodbye for now. As Deku leaves and she falls on slumps on the floor and starts crying. As one of her best friends comes up and asks what happened, what did he do, did he did something wrong, did he end your relationship, and what she gotten was so not the response that she actually thought it would be. She falls out and says everything out loud. The two kids that Deku is babysitting already left. Everyone in the hall is still recording. And they heard everything that Izuku told his girlfriend. How he's being mistreated by these rich assholes. Rich pompous assholes. They're beating him. They're hurting him. That's what she's saying. He's in full on pain and she can't do anything because if they do something, they would full on kill the people that are doing something to get him away from the family. They tried to do it with his family by getting them arrested. So she fears that she's losing her boyfriend, and people recorded this and they're like in shock that the second most popular person is being tortured by these rich people. They are full on scared of these. They are full on hating on these children, no matter if they're trying to talk to them. It's full out spreads to the entire school, goes into the faculty room by one of the students telling the teachers. And when the teachers try to talk to Midoriya, the two kids wait outside. And Deku noticed that they were there and said, "No, I can't tell anything." And Deku writes it down on a piece of paper, explaining how he was supposed to be babysitting children as a helpful job for him helping his family, and turns out to be something so bad and heinous that if anyone does something about it, nothing could be done for those innocent people. He wants to keep people safe, but if anyone does something, these rich people will full on tackle them, beat them to their deaths. It happened to one of the butlers that tried to escape. And that's what happened the last couple of weeks. Deku and his girlfriend were in the 3rd year already. So Deku was already like very fit and very strong. But he notices that his girlfriend is more sadder than usual. He tries to talk to her, but notices that his two quote-unquote caretakers, because he's supposed to be caretaking for them, but they're being jackasses, are looking at him, and they like full on gives him the death glare, like, if you talk to them, you will be hit, you will be beaten, you will not get food, you will not get anything. They are like telling this to him like before they went to school. They did everything in their power to be like in power. They want to keep the second popular person in school all to themselves. And his girlfriend does notice this, and all the other students do as well. They're like covering Deku. Deku is like talking to her in private, like all the way. Deku does not want to leave these people behind because they're doing so much good things for him, and these children are trying to mess it all up. His life is already getting screwed. His life is already going down the drain already because he's being taken away from his family and friends, and now his girlfriend. And they talk. She does record this all to give it to the police. She already has a lot of other people writing down what they got from these two brats, and they do give it to her by either an email or a message or just simply writing it down. They are doing everything in their power to literally give this to the police and higher ups and get these people out of the rich thing. Even Bakugo got word of this, and he didn't believe it at first until he asked Deku what's going on. And other people did see the two kids, and they blocked them all. They did not want to hear what they have to say. And all while they're blocking the two kids, the kids are like yelling at them, like, "Get out of my way, I need to see this, blah 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 blah." Like, they're being entitled kids right now. They're like, "Let me see, let me do this, you don't boss me around, I boss you." And literally all this is happening, and Deku explains everything what happened to him. Okay guys, I think that's enough, because I don't want to end this up in a bad note. Bye. Technically. Where I left off is when after the dance and party, Deku leaves his girlfriend at her house, but she didn't notice that someone has broken in. She walks up to her parents' room and says hello to them. She finds their dead bodies stabbed and mutilated, to the point where she could barely understand if they're even her parents, as she bumps into someone and she screams as the person rips her back out. The person removes her spine and stabs out her heart. This was all captured on the news. Someone heard screaming and recorded it. I think that's enough for this.